particular thing for tonight
You
before
can start.
I'll start on that. Sex is beautiful. I'll say it again because I love it. Sex is beautiful. Don't hold it back as a weapon. Mm. Now,
Oh my God.
fellas, you know, as much as we are external, we love the kitty cat. Yes, we do. Now, some of you may have a different persuasion. I'm not talking to y'all right now. I'm talking about, my brothers out there. I love the kitty cat. The kitty. Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. And the reason why sometimes it can be turned into a weapon, because depending on the situation, and this goes back to even some of the previous thoughts, depending on how we saw certain things navigate as children, influence our decisions as adults. If I was living in a household that all of a sudden, and if I had any relationship with a man in that house, and it seemed like for him to get some became like a fight or arduous endeavor, then that's going to get downloaded to me that sex is, argument, pulling, and, kicking and screaming and arguing and fighting. And da, 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 da. Next, you're wondering why you're hearing some weird noises out of a room. No, it gets to the point that you cannot utilize. And men, sometimes we do it ourselves. So we turn around, that woman is desiring you, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't like certain thing or whatever the case may be. And all of a sudden you like, she'll come in the room and all of a sudden she got the red on. She ready. The kitty cat purring. And you turn, I gotta go to work. You're going to sleep. And then you wonder why it starts creating a little discord if there's no discussion or connection. So there's power in sex. Sex was there to help not just commingle the commitment, but sex was also the not. And just hear me out. I know those of you who ascribe to whatever religion that you ascribe to, that's your choice. But sex is about reproduction, and also you're supposed to have fun with it. My wife just told y'all that earlier. If y'all think this is the 20th century and it's like, okay, we have it scheduled on Saturday night at 9:15. We should be done by 9:22. Look, you, I'm sorry. You need to check yourself. The sex is a beautiful thing, and male or female should not use it as a power struggle in order to get something. Because if that's the case, that means you're not fully giving it up anyway. Then you turn into something else. And that a male or female can turn into a whore if you're just utilizing what it is that you're bringing yourself connected to as a bargaining chip. Because it shouldn't be a bargain. You already made the bargain by saying yes to each other. Keep it moving. Sure.
Well, I totally agree with sex being very important in relationships because not only for the male and female, especially when a woman reaches a certain age too, their hormones starts to change and they want sex more. You'll see that because that's why there's 20 years you'll see where I, after the peaks and valleys of me, really not wanting it or whatever. Now
On and popping.
on and pop. So where that's what I have to say about that. Where it's just a point where we don't have any problems in that area. So we are and that's what you should want to have for if my husband is ready, if he's ever so ready, but probably not tonight because he's under the weather. But and I understand that. But the point is that you should always have an opportunity where if they want to have sex and you want to have sex, and let's do it. And sometimes you may not feel all into it. You got to check yourself why. Check your vitamins, check, see what's going on with you, check the hormones. You need to start checking yourself, especially ladies, when you get to a certain age, some things go on. But when you hit those ages, you probably want it more. And then if not, then you'll see yourself, you about 30s, usually like, oh, I don't know. By my 30s, I was like, I could get it have it or not. But as you get a little older, you're like, I don't know. It's starting to peak again. And then you also need to do different things, go different places. Why does it have to be the same place every day, every time,
Same position. Yeah.
same position? So explore your house and do different things with your
Yes.
spouse. And there's also things that you should always make sure that you do not do is hold it as a weapon. And what do I mean by that? If you're angry, you don't have sex. You would think that sometimes when you have sex, because first of all, you shouldn't go to bed angry with each other. You should try to talk it out if you possibly can. And then sex brings up a whole wondrous thing again, just to recommitting yourselves to each
And
other
endorphins.
and then let it go and let those things go and let your day start off a brand new day. It's a fantastic day of greeting your spouse with a wonderful, wonderful word of good morning, beautiful, how are you? I love you very much, if that's what it is. Okay?